2009. Uh, Gran Canary Islands. Spain. Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah. Those islands have basically like the culture of what they have, but it's also like slightly different. It was cool location with the sandy beach and all of that. The ocean was really nice. It's not something that I'm used to in this small town. Mm, we sometimes go to Estonia, but that's mostly just to buy beer and cigarettes. It's kind of like a Finnish tradition because the beer and all of that is just way cheaper on that side. So a lot of Finns going to Estonia for that reason. And my parents wanted to take me there with them, so yeah, even though I don't drink myself. Yep, true. Yeah, it was, yes. That part is really nice that you have something to tell to others. But, but besides that, I don't know. Maybe it's, wait a minute. What weapon is that? Oh, that's cool. That's many places. I notice when I'm playing this game that I get constantly distracted when I'm in the down areas. Like I cannot focus on much of the conversation while I'm here. But that's just fine. Can focus on it now. It's just something stupid that my brain does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But most of the stuff that I do in these games are actually almost on like autopilot, so it's way easier to talk. Yeah, yeah, I get that. When something gets really stale, you can just basically do it almost in your sleep. Like I have been in this game when it was got released for the very first time, and I played it for like I don't know, like 2 to 3 years, and then I quit. And now I came back, and I've been here for almost a half a year already. Yep. I basically wanted to have like an experience that is slightly different from my original, because when I was here for the very first time, I was a lazy fuck. I didn't do anything. Like I was just basically getting all the stuff from like other players, but I was paying for it, kind of. And I never farmed really for anything, but now I'm farming for everything myself. So I changed a lot as a person. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I think that some people actually like to carry others. Nah, yeah, that makes sense. And honestly, I think that in that kind of sense, it doesn't bother me at all to basically carry you because I like to do that. I like to be a bit more independent. Yeah, yeah, true. Like, I didn't mind at all to basically carry you through those dungeons because it has been so long time from my previous time when I did the storyline that it's kind of. Oh, yeah, yeah. By the way, if you want to try it again, I can make like a guide where I take my alt into that place and I basically like show everything and do make a video about it so you know exactly what to do, where to go and so on. Yeah, and it's kind of hard too. Like everything almost kills you instantly. That's one of the reasons why I kind of like it though. It has that nice difficulty spike. Yeah, I kind of want to take you into the Rook and the De La Rosa someday. Even though uh, they're basically like the two hardest in-game bosses. Yeah, I mean the Rook is kind of easy to get used to. Like the supports does like the most of the stuff, and you just stay in middle and avoid the flames and deal damage, and occasionally have to dodge on the side when the arrow phases come on. Hold on, let me actually put on the stream. Yeah, I'm going to search for it on YouTube. Okay, I see. There's a small delay due to your stream, by the way. But I can see that there is like a lot of HP on that. Yeah, I can imagine that. Nice. Oh, you're playing LAN. The class that you're playing as. I used to play that too, for a bit. Yup. I should have enough materials for like the bottom part of my weapon. Like the recipe thingy. Yeah, I have most of them downloaded actually, because I have like a lot of storage space. And if there's like an update, I can just download it pretty fast, I think. Yeah, I have enough materials for that now. It just basically need all this stuff from those dungeons now. It's going to take a while. Level 3? Oh, that's okay, I guess. I mean, it goes pretty slow in that game, so it takes longer time to level up. And the level isn't insane like in some other games, so yeah. In that comparison, it's good. Damn. Yeah, makes sense. I usually just drink energy drinks. Or water. Water is good too. Why? I mean, yeah, it's way tastier than water. I mean, I can. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's what I usually drink, or I just drink the Mega Force. Like, there's one flavor that tastes exactly like the Monster, right? That's what I'm currently having. Sometimes when I have like the money for it. When I don't, I just drink water. Yup, some of them yeah, have even 10. I can't wait to have like a full roster of characters on this one again. That I can just basically switch on. If I had what I had originally on the other server, it would have been nice. But it is what it is. You gotta start somewhere. I kinda want to test out this character that I got like maxed out recently in one raid. It shouldn't take long to defeat this place. It just gotta load her up. Nice. Yeah, I'm dealing like a massive amount of damage with her. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you can do it. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Mm, I was kind of planning on grinding a bit, but I can maybe because I'm going to work today. Yeah, maybe a bit. Yeah, I can. Yep. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You talk to you later. See you soon. do this. Welcome back. Oh, okay. I'm still kind of in the middle of the raid, by the way, so just a moment. I'm just going to complete this one. And it's done. Let me see. There's no way that it's going to do this. I should have it somewhere, I think. I don't know why it's wanting to download it again. Let me check what's going on with it. Because I surely did have it downloaded though, because I played it like a couple library. Oh, update, that's better. Fuck. I don't think that it's happening today. By the way, I cannot hear you like at all. I hear something now. Okay, I have a problem with this actually. Yeah, I'm here. Welcome back. Well, it usually takes, and if there's other people in the store, that slows down it a bit. No, it's not. I'm trying to free up space so I can download it. It's at 20% right now because I had to start it over after like opening up some space for it. Yeah, it's hits really nice. Yeah. Which one did you, by the way, buy? Yeah, I cleared up some space actually. I deleted Maple Story, like the basic game, so I can download it. It's just fine, I think, but it's going to end up like crowding it so much that there's not space for anything else. Yeah, I deleted basically like some things, and I basically need to like reorganize this stuff anyway. Like there's videos from Maple Story 2 and other stuff. Like there's Perfect World Evolved, which I could just put into the other folder and all of that. And yeah, I basically like take a lot of videos from like the stuff that I want to remember for a long time. So yeah, that's kind of like routing the stuff a bit. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes completely sense. Meanwhile, my stuff is just laying around in million different places. I mean, everything is organized on the surface, but when you look down below, there's like things scattered around. But I can still find like every single piece where they are, and they're in like their correct places. But it makes no sense for someone if someone were to go on my PC, they wouldn't find anything. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it does. Are you going to post that on Twitter? Cool. No, I don't have it. I have never made one. Yeah, I mean, it's what it used to be called. Maybe it's vegetable soup. It would make sense. Sometimes it's so obvious that it's in that you cannot think about it. Like for those items that are right in front of you, but you somehow cannot see them. I have still my Mega Force solo citrus. Yeah, same. Maybe it has something to do with, I don't know. For me personally, it's basically, I just like to drink something while I'm focusing on something, and I kind of like to use it for cooling down too. Because I use nicotine, it dries my mouth, so that's one thing too. Yeah, and they make noises constantly. And they, okay. By the way, have you ever tried like Warframe? Oh, I see. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, it's those like mods that. Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like. 54. Mm. I'm just looking at old pictures. I think that we, I think that it's I think that it comes down to like opinions and all of that. She seems little a bit too narrow-minded when it came to other things, and she couldn't like see my point of view. Like when she hated a group of people just because it was portrayed that way. I think that she didn't like understand that it's a couple of people who make the whole thing look bad in the first place, and most of people in that community aren't even like that. So I defended the community because I know some people from it, and yeah, kinda. And I think that left like a bad taste in her mouth. And I also had like really carefree style of life, unlike her, where she's like in that religion. Yeah, she's more like in that religious group, and she basically has to perform the acts every single day. So it's kind of like more serious in that department. So we didn't have much in common. And when we had that argument and I defended those people, I think that is was what got us like inseparated in the first place. Because yeah, because from that point afterwards we didn't talk much, and when we tried to talk, she was kind of aggressive towards me, and she also, like, when I tried to have a conversation, she had like very strong opinions on things, and one of her opinions on something that I'm not going to mention here caused me to have an OCD episode. Yeah, 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 yep. Their responses would be like really distant, and she was constantly busy, even though I like had asked her to play some game with me. Yeah, and I tried to keep the topics in the games because that's what I'm interested in, and I think that she wanted a different type of conversation with people. Psst, nope. Yeah, kind of crazy. I mean, when girls are angry or something like that, they kind of keep it in and they don't really address it directly. What I really would like to, like when my friends, other friends, they're frustrated, they kind of unload it, and that's more respectable from my point of view because I can never really know what's going on with the person if they don't say it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, to be honest. Yep. Ooh. I mean, some guys don't care about that stuff. Like, they basically let, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't care if it's like a long time in the past, but if they went have to kind of go through like a lot of dudes and she would fuck them all. I think that would bother me because it would tell that she has basically no boundaries whatsoever, and maybe she's kind of like on the surface more because I really want to get to know someone before I can even process to that kind of stuff. Cool. That's really cool. Mhm. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I usually like to have like same username everywhere, or it's going to be like something that I have like thought about. Like I have one name that I keep reusing for my female characters and all of that. Like it's same everywhere, so if a person like some of my old friends recognizes me from some other games, it's because of that reason. So, I went by Gary. Yeah, that was my Discord like the tag. I think that makes sense because you suddenly just vanished. Yeah, I kind of do the same thing, unless if it's like some place where I actually want to be, because I fear that those people are just going to hate my guts forever. I figured out that might have something to do with OCD actually. Yeah, yeah, same. Yeah, before, yeah, say. Yeah, that makes sense. And also, like those for OCD. Before I had like the medication, before I know that I had like OCD, it was like constant. Like I would have this problem in my mind, and I had to get rid of the problem because otherwise the thoughts wouldn't go away. And because I did it with such an intensity, other people thought that I was basically just avoiding them on purpose, even though I was like really into that one thing and I had to basically fix it so it would go away. I mean, yeah, I mean, that can happen almost anywhere. Like, people can cancel you for the craziest shit nowadays. Why? I have heard it. That's ridiculous. Yep. Yeah. True. I think that when you mention like one of those groups, even remotely, it can be taken as different for what you meant, especially if you have to be on the like the neurodivergent spectrum, because otherwise like we connect things differently. So we make like different type of thoughts than the neurotypicals, which dominate the planet. So, I mean, OCD kind of makes you neurodivergent if you didn't know. So, I mean, it makes sense. And OCD is one of those things that it basically kind of rewires your brain differently, so you don't think like most of the population does, and that makes you neurodivergent. Like, yeah, I watched that video. Yeah, I think that actually like is really connected with your OCD because it can. I have similar fears, but they're different. But I have noticed that they're because of OCD, so it kind of twists your worldview a bit in a certain way that you cannot control. So you basically have a constant fear of police, like some people would have constant fear of germs or something like that. Yeah, yeah. It's that what if fear that comes with OCD. Like for me, I think that it's actually the same thing. But do you know what is the root cause of that? You fear that you are a bad person, so if you are doing something bad in their eyes, they're coming to get you. Because I have, maybe to some degree, because I think that like my biggest fear is that other people are coming to get me for other reasons, like they're going to outcast me and all of that. And because the fear was so great back in that Maple Story 2 server, I actually ended up getting outcasted for that because I feared that I was a bad person. So I thought that I was a bad person. So when I had an episode, I were meant to talk to wrong person, and basically because the things that I said that I was basically blasting off my fears to that person, and I thought about those things that basically were in my mind correct, but were out of touch of reality basically. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. And when someone says that their opinion doesn't like shape the community, but they're actually like looking on the very surface of the things, because often one person's view on a person can really shape the community because we are group-based animals, like humans. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, same. I think that like most of the people in overall servers and that, I don't talk much there. Like my own, yeah, yep, it's just straight up sucks. Like it's not even remotely interesting to be part of the dramas. Like I know that a lot of people will love the dramas and all of that, even though they say that they cannot stand it, which is the most ridiculous thing ever. By the way, I'm in the game now. Hold on, let me get into the main town. Maybe that's because the allergens are too strong. Perhaps. Yes, 1 minute. Search. Perhaps. Okay, nice. I never really played with others, but I think that it goes something like this. Let me add you into the party and give you the lead so you can basically choose what we do and I will just follow you. Yep. No problem. I just basically love to do like weird like carrying things. It's not bad. I usually like enjoy to be the stronger one in the party anyway. Like I'm so used to it in the like the Maple Story too. That's really good. Party name. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that name for the Maple Story 2 guild. But here's just potatoes. Invite. Perhaps. It's just called potatoes, like the party name. and I'm going to add, like, this is the very first time that I invite someone to a party. Like, I always play solo. Cool. Yes, promotion, I think. How do I do this? I think it's somewhere here. Oh, right here. Um, Never mind. Wait a minute. Can I just do this? Nope, I cannot do that either. So maybe if you make the party, it's, yeah, because I cannot swap it around. First, you make the party and give it a name. After that, you invite me. It doesn't bother me, whatever it is. It basically doesn't matter. It's kind of like a standby name. That's cool. Okay, now I'm in. Uh, I'm at the, like, the depart for battle, like the map thing in front of that on channel 1. Okay, damn. Yeah, by the way, what channel are you on? Is it like 2? It's at the, like, the very top of your screen on the right side. Okay, I will come to channel 3 then. Oh, I see you now. Hello. Perhaps. Yeah. Or, I mean, I'm I'm kind of new to the party stuff too, unless if there's like a party mode in the map thingy. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Because yeah, it's the one that takes you to the other locations basically. There's no rush. I still got like 3 hours before my shift starts. Yup. Mm, cool. I got a like a really weird deja vu feeling, like we have done this before. Yeah, yeah, golden doge. Yeah, no worries. I would be honestly pretty confused too. Okay, wait a minute. Cool. Now I gotta figure out. Yep, this is the thing that got me into the ferry too.
I'll make my mark in the Royal Army. What about you?
Still trying to figure that out.
The game noises are so fucking loud. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Options, audio. I think, yeah, the armor on you is really good looking. I'm just wearing my fashion set. Yep, it's 12:10. And that's, yeah, it always like shows the character animations before that. I still remember that from old days. Maybe I did play with others. I think it was just the raid though. Like, I cannot even believe that I was social back then. Everything's just nice with one attack. I think that there could be some materials that I could pick up from here too. So that's cool because I can just sell those. My pet can pick them up for me, so I don't even need to worry about it. I'm just going to destroy everything. Yeah, kind of. They die from one attack, so. I mean, if I return to this game early. What even happened? No idea. Oh, maybe it was a bomb or something. Yeah. It's whatever. Oh, I know. It's because that thing from the ceiling, the spikes. Yep, yep. There's actually like a lot of insta-kill mechanics in the late game. I just didn't know that they were in this early game too. It it was really weird. Yeah, and actually it was like watching, well, because for some reason, yeah, like I'm not used to like watching myself play at all. So whenever like others would take videos, I would always be so nervous. But here I just feel like, eh, it doesn't really matter. Yep, true. I mean, when it comes to like gameplay, a lot of those players who happen to go from game to another like constantly, I think that those channels are really good for players who are looking for something to play but don't know what to do. I'm just going to kick it. I mean, yeah, it obviously makes kind of sense because I'm a bit too over level for this. Yep, it took just some of them do. What do you think about my title, by the way? It's because I'm kind of an eyesore because of the hair color and all of that. Yep, true, true. There's like some boss fights that you're not ready for just yet. But I remember when I used to play with my partner, it was like, um, yep, yeah, I know. But I have to kind of run to the ferry myself. Yeah, it does.
I'll
It's
make my
usually
mark
the
in the
leader,
Royal
and
Army.
I have to go into the different area. But when I used to play with my partner, he would die constantly. So I carried him almost everywhere. Like we were supposed to like play together, but he ended up quitting because he died so many times. Yep, we played like many other games too. He always wanted to be like on top of the things, but it ended up becoming other way around. I don't know. I will see. I could use one attack and it would end it pretty quick, I think. Like, if I... And then... Thanks. Yeah, it's basically like the beginning of the combo is like really weak, but once you get into the like heavy attack phase, it gets like really good in damage department. Have you tried your combos yet? It's basically when you hit like the left side of your mouse and then you use the right side and do the complicated parts. It's basically like a attack combo. Like when my character first I hit like the left side, it does like stab attack, and when I switch to the right side with the right combo, I kick the enemy. Okay, I think that's because of those maps are actually like your level range. It doesn't even let me to enter some of the raids because the stat difference for the clearing requirements is so different. They didn't like limit it before, like I could do just about anything, but nowadays I can't. Yeah, you're 12. Yep. Okay, and now I will just go to the ferry. And it takes a bit of time before I'm able to enter there. Like you have to load in first and then I can enter.
I'll make my mark in the Royal Army. What about you?
Still trying to figure that out.
Okay. Like a mini boss. Oh no, not much of a mini boss, boo. Spiders. Ooh. Yeah. They're not much of a match for me. It's kind of tilts me off that this game has like no jump button. Like in other games, I'm so used to that the space is basically for the jump, but here it's for the shield bash. By the way, I think that my level can actually affect your level processing, or do you get like decent EXP from those raids? I mean, yep, fuck it. Yeah, true. Next on fix your game. Yeah. I'm not sure. I never tried that. Okay. I'm going to send this to the Discord. I think this is pretty funny. Not bad. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, what's up with that? You know, maybe we need to pick up like a different game then. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Anytime, really. Yeah, actually, I don't like a lot of decisions that they make with like the Nexon team. I think that the changes are usually bad. Like they don't think about the players at all. Like, do they even play their own game or? Yeah, yep. Like if two players are a different level, you cannot basically proceed unless like the players are at the same level. Like what's wrong with that? Like if I want to help out a friend, it doesn't help them, it staggers them. Like what? I think it's a Nexon thing because in other games you can get carried. Like in Onigiri, it didn't matter. It's weird that Cyberstep is actually better than Nexon, but it doesn't surprise me that much, to be honest. Yeah, of course. Maybe a bit closer, like this. Cool. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's such a shame. I think that if this game were in like a private server, it would be better than whatever Nexon is implementing on their game. Yep. Like, what was the decision with the MapleStory 2? It had so much potential, but they just decided that it wasn't worth their time because it didn't make enough money. So they slowly kind of let it try out before they pulled the plug. Yep. Yeah, they do. True. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same to free the space. I can all yeah, no problem. Anytime really. Anywhere. I think that might have been it. But I don't have like a character that's even like close range, and I would have to go through the hassle of going through the story. Yep. Okay. I'm going to do the same. Was fun though. Oh, my AIs are awake now.